What's up, family? This is the OGs of the DMV Sports Show. DMV Sports 3. I'm the Deacon. Here on a Monday where we just got our heads handed to us by the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions. That's rough. That's rough to say. The Detroit Lions. Listen, we didn't look good in the first half. We looked okay in the second half, but I believe it's probably because Detroit went in and started playing a different defense in the second half. Regardless, we did show some fight. We didn't lay a goose egg, which it looked like we was going to do in the first half. Everybody knows what the problem is. Everybody knows. It's two problems that we have. One basic, big problem. The defense. I mean, the entire defense at this point. I think it's the scheme. I don't know what it is. Personnel, we have some players, but apparently they're not playing together or on every play together or something. Ron's on the hot seat. Ron might not make it. Not Ron, but Del Rio's on the hot seat. He might not make it through the season, just to be honest with you. We might need to change by halfway through if this doesn't turn around. We have too many good players on our team for this to be a down season. Our schedule is too easy for us not to win double-digit games. And, you know, the other problem I see, one main problem is Ron. Ron, whenever a team comes out that they are not prepared for the beginning of the game, that falls on the head coach. It falls on the head coach, there's no question about it. It's his job to get them ready to play from snap one. We came out on defense. We didn't take the ball first. So there's time to get your thoughts together as far as the offense is concerned, but we came out flat. It's just no way around it. It came out flat. And I'll put some of that on Scott Turner as well for it looked like he changed his game plan for this game. I mean, we're on the road. We played one game, so you kind of get a feel for what the other team's going to do. And I'm talking about us as far as Detroit Lions looking at that. So maybe, Scott wanted to do something different to see if we can catch them off guard and not do the same thing that we did last week so they can be ready for it. But, I mean, just the lack of movement in the offense, the lack of excitement and just imagination in the offense in the first half. He should never, ever do that again. We have too many players, too many guys who can make people miss in the open space for us to be running patterns 10 yards down the field every time. It just seems like we couldn't hold on the offensive line, and the patterns were too deep for Wentz to get the ball off quick. The drop downs didn't exist apparently because he sure wasn't dropping them down. But I think the problem is, man, we wasn't getting the ball out of Wentz's hands fast enough like we did the week before. Obviously that worked, but he tried something different, and he went back to what he's good at in the second half, but it was too late, too little, too late. I mean, we scored 27 points in the second half, which means we can score. If we have players, we have people who can score. But just the defense letting us down. I mean, 22 points in the first half, man, that's a lot of points. And I know it's not all their fault. It's, field position and all that stuff. But at some point, you got to put some fight up, man. I ain't see nobody upset, turning the tables over, kicking stuff around. I didn't see none of that. I didn't see people on the field upset. I mean, at some point, you got to get mean and angry and people dogging you out. You got to, I don't know, maybe it's the new generation. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest because this is a reaction Monday, and the reaction we had right after the game is pretty much the same reaction I have now, man. It was just an awful game. So I don't know what they do in the coach's room, but maybe this time you take the first loss, you take that film, you throw it in the trash, man. You never look at it again, and you prepare for the Eagles this week. We had the Eagles, then the Cowboys, the next two games, which are very important. And if they're not working till 3:00 in the morning, man, then we have questions. We have questions on the coaching staff. So we'll leave it at that. I'm not gonna dog it out too much. I mean, it's just one loss, but coaches better get right, man. Coaches better get right. They don't have 10 years like they gave a Gruden 10-year, $100 million contract. They got this year to prove themselves, or somebody needs to be fired. I don't care if it's Ron. I don't care if it's Del Rio, whoever. Changes got to be made if we don't have a good season this year. And I'm talking double digits. I'm talking double digits going into the playoffs. We're too good of a team as far as on paper not to put that on the field. All right. Look out for our weekday show. It's probably going to be dropping on Friday, and say what's up to my boys, Trey Z and Big Al. Until then.